Hello and welcome. I've got here for you the Dreamer Family Van Select. Comes at a cost of €78,250. 6-meter van, and it sleeps 4. Being a Dreamer van, it's got some excellent indirect lighting, in my opinion. It has this large lounge up front. We've got this thing here, which is actually a gas cupboard, and a bed in the roof which will descend. Look at the lighting, which is most attractive. And as I come to the back, we've got 2 bunks at the back. We have 2 burners here. We have a sink, which is a sensible shape, oblong shape, toilet and shower in one position, and there's a lot of space in here. Bear in mind it's only 205 centimeters on the outside, and I'm nicely ensconced in this shower. Let's hope I can open the door. I can. Now, for those of you who don't want to get the toilet wet, which is something I've never really understood, this part here will slide up, will move open, and but I think I would just leave it like that. And down there we've got one central drainage point. Bunk beds in the back. I suppose this is meant to be for the family. Not particularly large bunk bed, but given the size of this vehicle, then I understand why. This one here, I've got a feeling this actually is the wrong mattress cover for this vehicle, because it doesn't seem to fit. So I think that's whoever put that together who made a mistake on that one. They've got one at the bottom here which is a bit more like it. Could do with a light down here though, and they can see outside. Storage down here, there you go. Nice big drawer with proper sides. Coming up here, we've got a enormous wardrobe. Here we've got the fridge. And more storage there. Kitchen. The 2 hobs here can actually be covered by this thing here, which is released there. And there we go. I've noticed when I walk past these things, often my rear hits on this and the lights go out. 12 volts plus shore power there, and there are other 12 volt points in the vehicle. Have a look at the description, because I put a lot about these things here. Good point about this though is central locking, so you don't have to check them. Well, you should check this point obviously before driving off. You don't have to check them all. So hear that? Demonstrate. Centrally locked, but I always leave it open to stop people sort of vandalizing it. That's the garage as such down there. We can see it from the outside. Won't see it from the outside as well, but you know, not a lot of space. But there are the beds in the garage. The bed will come out, so you can use the garage as such. I don't know if I call it a garage in a camper van, but you can use the rear storage should you so desire. Storage there as well. These spice things are getting increasingly common in motorhomes. Personally, I prefer something with a cover, or indeed one of these elastic type things which hold things in place. The advantage of that is that I appreciate it's, I suppose, unlikely something would fall from up there, but falling onto the glass. Mind you, I did have that from a height. I had I didn't close the thing at the top, and I had a jar which fell out and onto the glass, and nothing untoward happened. I'll show you the bed. Bed comes down manually like that. Notice how I did it with just one hand. Entrance via a a ladder, and down here that shows you how much space there is when it is down like that. The bed is quite big, it's very light thanks to this skylight. You've got a television there if you want to watch the television in bed. I think there's television, you're meant to not watch it in bed, but rather sitting down there. But hey, why not? You can sit down there. Also, so you've got a bit of storage up there for your night things, empty beer cans, alarm clock, pet squirrel, and that type of thing. And up there, more spice racks. But why would you need them in bed? Who knows? Right, I'll put this up again now. No, I did that with one hand, so whilst holding the camera, so that was quite easy. Lots of space here, isn't there? Look at all that. Huge amount of space, and how nice to actually eat by the side of the sea. Look at the view here. Oh, this to me is what the motorhome life is all about. Sitting with this type, well, okay, not maybe not this type of view, but a view looking out. That is brilliant. Anyway, good. Let's have a look at this down here as we leave, because you can also sit. You also sit looking at the view from here as well. I can sit on this. There you go. There's the view. Gas has to go somewhere, of course, otherwise you're not going to be able to have any heating and any cooking. This is, I suppose, as good a place as anywhere. This is quite an interesting solution. I mean, normally people put the gas cupboard in the back. Putting it here it's easy to load. That's one thing. You might think, well, I'd rather have that space for something else. Well, what else would you put in that position? Here we have the mosquito net. Absolutely essential. They'll get in anyway, but I think that keeps a couple of them out. As you can see, it's got a high roof, as it's 288 centimeters long, so it's been given an extra 20 centimeters, and that allows one to stand up under the bed. That's what it looks like inside. As always, I would suggest that you get a lithium battery for something like this. If you're going to spend all that money on a vehicle, then spending an extra 1.5% on a lithium battery will completely change your camping or your camper van experience. So, I think this is quite a nice van. But whilst I'm here, I'm going to take the opportunity, and somebody might think that I'm actually promoting the D51 Select, but I really like this vehicle here. This is a smaller vehicle, so it's got sleeping for two at the back, and we've got in here, I'll put the lights on. Okay, very similar washroom. Lots of space here. Obviously the beds have been put up to demonstrate how much space there is below. Storage all the way around. I could do with something on there though. I don't like seeing corner pieces wasted. So this is my second favourite. So now I'm going to take you into my favourite of all. It's not a D51. This is a D51 Addict. It's came out here in January 2023. D51 Fun Blue Addict, 70,500 euros. Of course, it's only for two people, this one, unlike this, not a family van. Look at all that up there. Amount of light coming into the vehicle. Got this enormous bed at the back and enormous amount of space to do cooking with. Storage below, fridge here. I'll put the light on. Very nice sized washroom and lots of storage here. Could do a spot of storage at the back. Wardrobe here, and there's the bed. Anyway, I've done this in another video in more detail. Turn the lights off. turn them on. And as you can see that. So I'm sort of the publicity department for the D51 Fun Blue Addict from Dreamer, because I really do like this van. But this wasn't the one I wanted to show you. The one I wanted to show you is this one over here, which is the Dreamer family van on a Fiat basis. The other two, incidentally, were on the Ford basis. And thanks so much for watching. Hope you found that of interest. I upload every day at 21:15 Central European Time. This is the largest collection of motorhomes and camper vans you will find on the internet. You will also find lots of places I've been to. Mainly, I'm in Germany, Poland, and Italy. So I show places I stay at in these countries, as well as my journeys. But so, for the moment, thank you very much for watching. Hope you found that of interest, and all the best from me in Stuttgart.